Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to Sportcast Northeast Sports with Bradley Young. Alongside me is Paul Wilson. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Brad.
Down on the bottom is Fez the Mackham, which is co-host. Good evening, Lee.
Hi, Brad. How you doing, mate?
Doing great, thanks, Lee. I'm always good, mate. Always doing great.
You're doing good, but you're never on time before the live. You always come on 10 minutes before the start. I was going to wear a scary mask, guys, but guess what? I'm already scary enough as it is.
Oh, I've already seen Scream in my street, so.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've seen Ice Scream, but not Scream. Didn't.
I've seen a person run around with a Scream mask all day.
Have you?
Coming on the live chat, we've got Yorkshire Mackham with two red and white emojis. Good evening, Yorkshire Mackham, which is Jacob. Good evening, Jacob. We've got Shannon on the live. Good evening, Shannon. Jacob again predicted his score prediction very early in the stream. 2-1 Sunderland. And Lauren Kelly saying, hi all, just checking in.
Hi, Loza. Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. A lot of love on this lovely, scary night of Halloween, the 31st. Ooh.
31st of October, Halloween, yes, of all days. That's why me and Paul's got backgrounds.
I can't do it. I'm on my phone. I'd rather I fancy a win against Everton.
By the way, David Hutchinson is a Geordie fan, but yeah, he's predicting us to win 2-0 against Everton.
All right.
Yeah, Halloween.
Yes, it is. It's nearly over Halloween. Then do you know what that means? The football's back. Yes.
Thank you, Lauren.
This is a comment. Yeah, please can we make sure to keep the chat related to what the lads are discussing? No Roblox chat, as it's not irrelevant in the channel. Thank you. Yep.
Not irrelevant. It's not relevant. Not irrelevant.
Not irrelevant.
Not relevant. Relevant. Educated Brad, learning some English, yeah?
Aye, I need to learn English.
I know. And Christmas, yeah. And the Derby Day. Yay!
You can stop playing Christmas music from tomorrow.
But I don't recommend it.
Technically, guys, as well, it's National Put Your Christmas Tree Up Day tomorrow as well. So,
no, it's
not.
I won't be doing that. My festive joy is gone until I see Sunderland beat Newcastle.
Lauren Kelly says, I think we'll win 2-0. Agreeing with David Hutchinson, what he said in the live chat just before. I hope we beat West Ham on Sunday. Well, I have predicted just 2-0 in my score predictions earlier. Roblox is shite anyways. Well.
Football's more important than Roblox. Anyways, let's talk about the football. We've done some of this in the comments. Say hello to people in the comments. Brad, fire away.
So yes, obviously Everton at home on Monday. David Moyes coming back to the stage of the light. It's going to be an interesting one.
Must win.
Paul, what's your thoughts on this? Sunderland versus Everton at the stage of the light. What's your thoughts? I want your intake.
Well, like Lee just said, this is a definitely got for me. It's a must win. I've seen people saying 1-1. I'm like, nah. I will be very disappointed.
Michael Bowers, yes, I've out you out, mate.
1-1.
Yeah.
I will be very disappointed if we get it. If we actually get a point at home against Morris.
The way I see it is, if you look at the run of form of Everton right now and what they've been playing like, we should not be settling for a draw. And when you're seeing YouTubers and podcasters saying 1-1, are you joking me? I don't want to say names. When I was on the Talk Sport mentioning this, someone came on and said that Everton are pushing for top 10. Sunderland's focus is just surviving. Hell to the no. Sunderland have been performing outstandingly. Everton has been performing very, very low end football. I won't be surprised by putting them in the bottom 5 myself. And they have been playing in that terrible form.
Yeah.
little to say that we love Pickford as it is, but we want Everton to do crap. This isn't the team that's going to be around us. Why the hell do we want to draw against clubs like them? You look at they got battered by Spurs. Spurs are bloody crap.
Yeah.
They're going to get battered by Man U. So I don't see the point. I don't see the point. Like when people say that. If you're going to talk about football, talk common sense.
Obviously, as well, talk about goal predictions. Who's been predicted 1-1 on YouTube channels?
Michael Bowers was one of them.
I was watching someone called Matt SB. Obviously, he's a Coventry fan. I watch their predictions every week. Him and Sophie's predictions, and they predicted us for a 2-1. Well, Sophie predicted a 2-1 win to us, and Matt predicted a 2-0 clean sheet to us.
So, they're both Coventry supporters.
I have to say, personally, like when we look at this now, we've got to do what we've got to do in this game coming up. And what's this? David Hutchinson talking about Newcastle. We beat Spurs on Wednesday night in the blank. Yep, the relevant cup. Yeah, Carabao Cup. Yeah. Bravo, players, a fellow Man U fan checking in. Hi, man. Fellow Man U bloke, loving it.
All right, bravo. But yes, let's go on.
What we've got to say about when we come up against teams like Everton, no. But I'm saying this now. It's like when we're coming in against a side like this now, we should know our starting lineup against this side beforehand. Obviously, we've got might have a player missing. Alderete might be. Not 100% confirmed. Might be. He might be okay by tomorrow, which was confirmed by Reggie. Might be back tomorrow. They're not 100% sure. And again, you're looking at the whole perspective of it. It's like when we're coming into a team against Everton, coming into the team of light, we got to get our fans behind it. We've got to give it our all against a club like Everton because they are not a big club. That's what people say they are. When you talk about big club, they are successful. They win trophies. They win cups. Everton's not won anything. David Moyes has not won anything. Who is David Moyes? He hasn't got a best resume. He's maintained Premiership stability apart from Sunderland. He is rubbish. He is woeful.
For when you said there, who is David Moyes? Moyes is a manager that does not mention Regis Lebris.
Exactly. And then obviously every single man just praised Reggie and Sunderland so far. Everything thrown about Sunderland to him. I was watching it back. He's seen his face twisted as if he didn't really. He's like as if he really wanted us to go back down. Sorry, but that Scotsman can shove his bloody toffee up his backside as far as I care. Because also got Everton on a team that we should be holding back against and we should be really lacing them. They're a team who is very, very smaller than Newcastle. They're smaller than Leeds. We should be able to beat clubs like these, hands down.
Especially
some comments. Yorkshire Macklem says come on West Ham on Sunday. David Hutchinson also says Sunderland beat Everton on Monday night and also get a point against Arsenal on Saturday night. Ooh,
I said 4 points. I want 4 points in the next two fixtures. Definitely.
Interesting. That's off me. He's a relegation for the manager at David Moyes. Hello, okay. Hello, Reece, you okay?
I'm going to have to say as honestly as I can now with about David Moyes, right? Analytics aside of, saying about what he done to us. David Moyes is a decent manager, but his downfall was going to Man U and the company busted him up. And coming to Sunderland really ruined his career. And he's a manager, again, who's very old-fashioned, very old school. Reggie brings modernised football, something that which is really, really good that you want to see. We play attractive football compared to Everton. We really do, Brad. We play attractive football, which is going to make Everton turn around and get bummed up the backside. We have two players missing. So far confirmed. Brantford, the star defender on their side, and Nathan Patterson, the number one right back. So that's easy options where we can execute down. And heck, they got a slow-paced back line. So why would I'm going to say this now. I said, probably you start this game. I wouldn't. I would start swinging a lot more quicker and more agile because they'll catch them out completely. They are absolutely rubbish, Brad. Really are. Yeah. We should be able to hammer these 3-4-0s, not bloody 2-1s. We shouldn't be conceding against Everton. They struggle to get a goal against Tottenham. And Tottenham's back line's crap and all. We've got the second best defensive ratio in the league. Why would we go on to concede against bloody Everton? Oh wait. And this is what frustrates me when people say 1-1 draws or 2-1 wins. Do you want us to concede goals? Because conceding goals is how we end up higher in the league by goal differential. And if you're not really smart with math, I won't try doing it. But on goal differential right now, we're on par, nearly on par with Arsenal, who is flying this league, who might win the league. So, honest to God, if some YouTubers want to say, "Oh, we're going to draw against Evans," please get your head out your backsides. Jesus.
Well
Get
said.
behind the club.
Well said.
Most ugly, yeah. Yorkshire Macklem says, "Would love to see the Sunderland players celebrate in front of David Moyes." That's what we do, to be fair. Happy Halloween, not Halloween, I'm not a fan of it. Well, that's okay. No one's fan of everything. No one has to be a fan of everything.
Like, no one has to be a fan of Newcastle. I'm very irate about some podcasters. It's really frustrating me today. Well, I've been listening to. But, anyways, we're going to go talking about players who might be missing. Alderete, still under concussion protocols at the moment. Why we're not taking this? He's been training with the squad, but he's got concussion protocols. Why would you chuck someone with concussion protocols into training? Let the guy rest. Let the guy rest until the Arsenal game, something like that. That's more important fixture to Everton, I reckon. We can't be up there.
That's what I think Regis will do anyway.
Yeah.
To be honest, Regis has actually hinted that he could actually yet revert to a back four.
Against Everton, that's really a smart idea, and I think Ballard might be starting in that back line. But mind you, though, again, let's just start to see what happens on the day. We've still got 2 days ahead yet to wait and see what's going to happen with injuries and etc. Because someone can still magically miraculously play. So happened with Snow Siddiqui. Siddiqui's still not 100% fit. You played last game with only being 70% fit. So does that mean we trying to rush Siddiqui as well a bit? He did take a knock, and as well, you can tell by the game performance that he had. Just gone on the weekend, just gone. But again, he still played out of his skin.
To be fair, right, I know people might think I'm absolutely fucking crazy for saying this, but I know Noah Siddiqui is your favourite player. But to be honest, in reality, what I would do is keep Noah Siddiqui for a bigger game like Arsenal, and rest him for Everton if he's not obviously fit. And obviously you've got the likes of Lefty who can play there, you can play Rig there, and you can
Daniel.
also play what's his
name?
Daniel,
who's been getting praised in training.
And that.
Well,
Daniel's got an option as well, but apparently he's got go on, Paul.
The thing is, Regis said Daniel's actually expected to be in the squad on Monday. He's just come back.
Well, you said he was injured. He's been in training for the past 2 weeks. He's just never played. He's never been on the bench. He's been legit rotting away.
Daniel actually had the same as Alderete. Regis to be confirmed.
Aye.
Concussion protocol.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't see that, but alright. That's interesting. But anyways, also as well, we're talking about the lineups and everything else. Obviously, you just mentioned about the formation. Obviously, against Everton, who's been playing very, very 4-4-2 style, with 4-2-3-1, or 4-3-3 holding. How do you think that we should perform? How do you think we should set up our lineups against these?
How do you think we should set up? Like Reggie says, we could revert to a back four. Maybe that's a good option. Obviously, keep the back five for Arsenal. Go 4-3-3. That's what I think.
Because obviously, again, do you think that do we get carried away and play Daniel? Do we get carried away and start Daniel? And drop Chris Rigg and play Daniel in a 4-3-3 system? Let's see, he push forward a bit if we see that he does play. Let Daniel hold the ball with Shaka a bit more.
Like I said, to be honest, I know obviously Siddiqui will play, and obviously I do want him to play. But to be honest, if he's injured, if he's going to be 70% fit to play, God knows how much percent he's fit to play this game, because he did play most of the last game, didn't he?
Well, it came off at a certain point, but anyways, as well, another player who's back fit, ready to play after taking the knock in training, Simon Adingra. He might be expected to start, I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard the same as well.
But
To
also as
be
well,
honest,
we're
be
going to
honest,
see Traore again. That's what I'm worrying about. If we're going to see Traore again, I really don't see him.
to be honest, what I think the lineup should be is obviously I think Ruffs will be in goal. Robert
Wolves,
Ruffs.
it's Wolves.
It's Ruffs on
Wolves.
fire.
Absolutely. I don't want Patson in goal, not after midweek.
Don't want
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. In the only 21 section, I'll mention that.
Robert Ruffs in goal. I'll have Ballard centre back. I'll have Mukiele alongside of if Alderete doesn't play. I'll have Trey Hume right back, Ronaldo left back. Centre midfield, I'll go Xhaka, Lefebvre, and I'll also go Siddiqui. On the left, I'll go Adringa. On the right, I'll go Talabi. And up top, I'll go Isidore.
Aye. See, for me, the lineup, like if we're going to revert back to a back four, I'm thinking of the liability of some of the players that we want to keep for the Arsenal game, yeah? Because again, Xhaka, liability still. Like, we want to be careful with him with bookings and challenges. Because again, he's mostly on a card to play off for Sunderland, actually, I'm surprised about.
Well,
so,
would
you not rest Xhaka against Everton, maybe? But again, he's our main leader.
Yeah, he's the main leader. He's the main
captain. Interesting what Regis does, though. Granit Xhaka's 2 bookings away from a suspension.
Exactly, and you want to keep him for the big games. That's what you say all the time.
Because there's another player on two bookings. What?
Ronaldo.
Yeah, he is.
Ronaldo, but the thing is, Ronaldo's had that before. Happens again with Ronaldo, he's going to miss about 3 or 4 games. The more he does it, so we need to get Ronaldo a cut back a bit. So, do we then start saying Trey Hume right and McGuile, Trey Hume left? Maybe it's McGuile on the right. Play Katrina and Ballard, maybe. Let that happen a bit. Then see what we can do in the midfield. So our defence is stacked with good talent right now. From the last game, Katrina can split that pass completely. And if you want someone at that back, you want someone like that. And then have probably, if you're gonna have him at right back, McGuile, so you can charge forward maybe. That's something that I really want to see. Also as well, the midfield. You look at the midfield trio of the normal of the rig who's been playing. Do we still continue playing rig? Or do we start try pushing Daniel in the squad maybe? Or do we push Enzo back into the central bit position?
To be honest, I would put Enzo Lefebvre number 10.
We'll play like a 4-2-3-1.
Oh.
Yeah, I would. Try it.
Try a 4-2-3-1. I think would have been a lot better in our system with Enzo. Somebody said Enzo could overlap on that wing. Whoever's on that wing, somebody said we could then have a Adingra and Talby. Let Adingra and Talby take turns on either side.
Yeah.
I think that would be a strong lineup. If we played 4-2-3-1, our strong lineup would be that, hands down, week in and week out.
Yeah.
But again, with the 4-2-3-1, that number 10's got to be able to get that ball from that attacker who holds the ball up. You don't see Isidore holding that ball up. So if Enzo's going to play that number 10 role, who could run, take shots, take risks, do we then start saying, Robbie playing? Hold that ball? So Talby on the left and Adingra on the right, maybe? Adingra played on the right for Brighton for the majority of his time.
Yeah, we could try it. See if it works.
Talby played the majority of his time at Club Brugge on the left, which makes a lot more sense for him.
Yeah.
Because again, you don't see Adingra taking the shots that you need, but Talby's going to take them. Like the last time I said, Talby's comfortable on his right foot, cut in all the time, cut in. And the Peel's going to hold that ball up and pass off. He's going to have Enzo there, and you're going to have Adingra there. Adingra can shoot from any tight angle. You don't know with Brighton against Newcastle where he scored a goal right on the bay line on the right hand side. With Danny Welbeck scoring about 2 goals alongside it. Like that's you got to think about the next step and how we're going to continuously improve. Do we sustain the team or do we keep going? You don't change a winning side though.
No,
That's what everyone says.
That's one thing you don't do. No.
But for us to come against Arsenal, we need to change. So we have that winning side against Arsenal.
Anyways, let's go back to the live chat. David Hutchinson in the live chat. He says, I think Sunderland will stay up and Sunderland's got the best manager. He is doing really well for us. Well, yeah, he's doing well, 100%. I agree. Coming from a Geordie, I agree with you. Yorkshire Mackem going dressing up as a sloth with a Middlesbrough kit would be a good Halloween costume.
I think a monkey would be better because you hanging monkeys around them areas like Hartlepool. But
also as well, Regis Gabri has praised Granit Xhaka in his press conference today again, saying that he's a leader on the pitch. Pretty much what he did say in the dressing room a couple of days ago was pretty much you follow me kind of thing. That's what he said to the players. Do you agree on that, Paul? Like when he says you follow me to the players, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do, because the first thing is I actually was watching Regis' press conference, and it does sound like, fair enough, Regis is the manager, actually on the touchline, but it actually sounds like Granit Xhaka is the manager actually on the field.
It's like a second one, yeah.
When you see what he does, Xhaka, on the pitch, like even against Chelsea when we conceded that goal, he was one who's patting the lads on the back and motivated them. Like, that's a leader, and that's someone who's on the pitch who's experienced. He's doing his coaching credentials at the club, and he's showing that possibly like the managerial side on the pitch. I was watching a YouTuber saying, and I firmly agree, that Xhaka's not there to win trophies. He isn't. He isn't there to win trophies, but he's there to turn something around. And he is. Like, we can see the mentality improving a lot. And I think what we need to do in January is look at Xhaka and think of who's going to replace Xhaka when that time comes. So we've got Xhaka for a couple of years, maybe. Maybe he's got a good couple of years in his tank, so try utilising that. But then whoever's next person into that has got to have the same mentality as him. But it's going to be very tough to replace someone like Xhaka, because Arsenal struggled for a little bit to replace Xhaka. Then they've got Declan Rice, who is a bit similar. But we're not going to sign Declan Rice, aren't we? Realistically. So we need to start thinking about the next step. Again, when we come up against Everton, it's going to be a different ball game completely. I think we'll see Xhaka a little bit more relaxed. I think we'll be a bit more better. But we can't be clinging on to a 1-0 or 2-0. We need to start going all guns in for these teams. But when you get the 3s or 4s or 5s, whatever, start killing these teams off. So once we get to a goal, Reggie needs to stop taking the attackers off for defenders. Start getting a bit more attackers, a bit more pretty with the ball.
I watched Everton versus Tottenham the other day when obviously they got beat 3-0 Everton off Tottenham. The best way to break Everton down is on the counter attack. Best way to break them down.
Mind you, I'm saying this right. Everton's not a team that you do counter attacks on. If Everton can't defend, and everyone knows that. David Moyes' tactic all the time has always been long ball attack. For as long as we have that back line there, we can push forward all we want. And Everton can't handle pressure. Who is that goalkeeper again? It's Pickford, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jordan
Pickford, yeah.
Yeah. And is he playing on the weekend? As far as I know, he might be.
I can't see him playing, to be honest, against us.
I think he might, but we'll just have to give him the good reception. But again, Pickford's a good goalkeeper. But again, I really do fancy our chances against Pickford. Despite being in England number one.
Aye.
Yeah, because when I kind of get... David Moyes said Jordan Pickford's a better goalkeeper since he's left Sunderland.
Yeah.
He said in his press conference.
Mind you, when he said that in the conference and I overheard him saying that, I thought, well, hang on. Jordan Pickford left us at the age of 21 after only playing one full season at the club and got relegated. He's gone to Everton. He improved under Everton. But he didn't bring him to Everton, did he?
No, he didn't.
So like when they took him on as a chance, he's improved under different managers at Everton. Not David Moyes. David Moyes didn't improve him. David Moyes got us relegated, and then Pickford was gone like that. He was the reason why. He was the one who was trying to push Pickford to go to Man U at one point.
Yeah, he
But
did.
he went to Everton, and again, what happened with that? Like, Pickford was linked with Manchester United's and Liverpool's and Arsenal's well before Everton. He went to Everton knowing he was going to play starting 11 football week in and week out. But he's never improved at Everton, because look where Everton are.
Exactly.
David Moyes, like I said, he's a stoniest dinosaur where he doesn't know what he's talking about at times. Fair enough, he's a professional manager. Professional managers say what the opinions is the same as what we say. But Pickford is definitely not as good as what some people say. Because I was watching someone from Sunderland's media on TikTok going through the goalkeepers. He picked Pickford over Thomas Sorensen. He picked Pickford over bloody Monty.
He did.
And I was going, it was me and Paul looking at that. And I was going, are you for real? Are you for real? Pickford over Mignolet. Pickford over Maloney. These are the goalkeepers which kept us up. He couldn't save a shot at us, and he's proven it. He's only England's number one because there's no other good goalkeepers from England. None. Who's the next one after that? People say Nick Pope. Nick Pope's equally as crap.
Right, he's fucking terrible.
Like, there's no good English goalkeepers at the moment outstanding in the world. There really isn't. Pep Guardiola said about James Trafford, but again, he scored against James Trafford last season, so that doesn't make him as good.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it is as well. Moyes said he could alter the forward line as well. He's not happy with the strikers at the minute.
Well, mind you, with the strikers that he's had, they haven't barely scored any goals. How can you be happy with the strikers that can't score goals?
So Moyes said, Lord, that he could alter the forward line.
Same old crap from that dinosaur. Thing is, right? That's the same as what, like, I don't know if you've seen what Maresca said at the end of the game at Chelsea. You know, I think David Moyes will struggle like what he did. Maresca said, you can't play against Sunderland because Sunderland will be unpredictable against you. We seen them play with that back four. They came with the back five. We were absolutely combust when they done that. They knocked our plans up. When we start seeing the rotation, what they've done by adding fast wingers on later in the game, it ruined our actual chances because we didn't revise this. But unless David Moyes knew what he was doing. But guess what he done? He sent a scout to watch the under-21s, not the first team.
He did, Brad. To watch Brobby and Meander.
But them teams not going to be in the starting lineup. Well, I wouldn't put them in the starting lineup after that game.
To watch Patterson. Patterson's not even in the lineup.
Patterson's not even on the... I wouldn't even put Patterson on the bench this weekend.
Neither would I.
I'd rather play Simon Moore on the bench.
I wouldn't even put Simon Moore on. Sort of.
A Blondie.
Blondie, aye?
Not Blondie, not Coco. Whatever he's called.
Blondie, no, Nkue.
I thought it was... Wait,
Just
yeah. I'll just say Blondie. Yeah, it'd be easier.
But Blondie, I think he needs a chance at some point. He's better than Moore.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's better than Patterson, but we need to get someone in January with that position.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Another thing what Reggie has said at his press conference as well this afternoon, it's the most important thing in football is obviously setting your own standards. That's what he said today as well, because I did hear it. Setting standards is the most important thing to do in football.
Oh, come on, Eagles.
Do you agree with that one, Paul? Setting your standards in football? Do you agree with that one?
Yeah, I agree with it. Citizen is what I like about it as well. He actually said, fair enough, the club are pushing to get 40 points this season.
Mm-hmm.
Regis actually even said, once we get that, we can actually aim higher.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. It's a manager who likes to do stuff for him. He just doesn't.
But mind you, I like what I'm going to quote something what we had on our last guest on Monday, yeah? What he said is, Reggie's not a philosophy manager. He's not the one to come with philosophies or anything like that. You watch him. He's that guy who will let the players dictate. It's not about setting standard. What his standard, what he sets, is he's setting that bar for the players to step up.
Yeah,
And that's what he's doing. He really is. And that's
Okay.
what Reggie's has been doing. It's been absolutely fantastic. And again, you see him where he's not tactically inclined, he's doing the basics right. It's not the standard, it's not the expectation. It's what he's doing is getting our players to do the basics correct for a change. It's something that we haven't done for a long time. The basics is what covers the fundamentals of football. How to do a key passing, how to move off the ball, stuff like that. That's what we're looking at. Half of our coaching staff alongside him weren't managers, previous managers or assistant managers. They were first team coaches who work with good players to get them to move and up. And that's what we're doing. We're thriving with that. All our basic football is right now is legit fundamental football. Fundamental football. And that's what's winning. It's about getting it's like, staying square onto a defender or marking your man tight or closing down that ball well or breaking the timing for your challenge, stuff like that. That's what you look at. And that's what we've been doing really well.
Yeah.
And like I said on last night, you don't get managers like that. And I'm saying this now, it's been broad daylight robbery that, Reggie's the Breeze not the manager of the month of racing. Which I was quite gutted about. Because tell me a manager who's doing that in the Prem. Tell me a manager who's doing that in the Prem, using that philosophy where he's hanging back and going, Shaka, you take the lead. Or, right, Nori, what's your input, mate? You tell me. Managers don't do that. It's all about what they want, how they dictate.
Yeah.
It was, I was reading something the other day where it was something about why we go to the back five against bigger clubs, and that wasn't Reggie's tactic. That was Volcano's tactic.
Yeah.
So Volcano implemented that. Isidre was one who recommended to play one up top all the time. Because it's in modern football, getting that strike and a run. Isidre runs with the midfield as a link with the attack. He's the key playmaker coach. That's what he is. That's why you look at that. Then Proctor, he's the guy who used to be a striker, who's telling the strikers what to do and how to move them. We've got a set piece coach from Charlton. He's one who's telling what we should do on the corners and how to man mark or how to attack. And that's what we've been doing, is fundamentally basics of how we execute the game and how we do well as a whole. Because you see, it's not even Premiership teams just do this wrong. Championship teams do this wrong. So when teams are saying that we're in for relegation, or people saying that we're in for just mid-table, tell me a team who does that. Tell me who does the fundamentals right. Because there's only the other teams who do the fundamentals right. It's PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Because all they do is pass and move. And that's what we do. Arsenal does it. It's the fundamentals of football. What gets you wins.
So the thing is on that, though, I'm not sure if you've seen, but Regis and his coaching staff has received an award of the week, actually, from Everest. It was actually the Men's Performance of the Week award. The 14th of it.
Yeah, I've seen that. And that's, again, it just shows like what we're saying about the management. And you don't see David Moyes getting that. You don't see other managers getting that. It's because you see the togetherness of the coaching staff even.
Yeah, so well done, Regis, and the coaching team.
It is.
But mind you, though, I'm going to get at this, Brad, right? Because obviously, I don't know, you watched the 21 game on YouTube, Brad, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I watched it on Wednesday. Yeah.
Right. Speaking about coaching stuff, Paul's going to know what I'm going to say here, right?
Oh, about Graham Murphy and his assistant.
Yeah, I was watching it, right? Watching on side, you hear them yelling at each other and screaming, and it's the confrontation that they have. There's no chemistry in the other 21s. And you see this throughout the academy. Now, I don't know if it's because Graham Murphy really wants to be someone big when he's not. But managers and coaching staff should not argue between each other. So there's at the point where you've seen Graham Murphy, he's shouting at his manager, shouting at his assistant, pointing at him and telling him, "But if you can do my job, you stand here and I'll go over there." Like, you don't do that as a coach staff, because that's when they went 1-0 down. That's when heads was lost. You got passing, who looked like friggin' T-Rex arms worse than Pickford. You had Luke O'Nine, who looked equally as shite as Clive Mendonca when he played for bloody Sunday League. Like, how like, it just shows the standard of what our next team is coming up. Our young players don't look as great. Tuchel, a fantastic player. But again, it's going to be a lot of changes. A lot of changes is needed between that gap of the under-21s and the first team. There's a big bridge to fill, but the quotient abilities need to be different. And I think Reggie needs to start looking at that under-21 system because he's the one who has a say over the under-21s as well. So he's the main manager of the whole club. So he can look at the under-21s and go, I'm not happy with you, Graham, because you're not developing these lads. These lads look regressed, if anything, compared to last year. Look regressed. We got absolutely tortured by Anderlecht. Then you got Dortmund equivalent under 21s, who played absolutely amazing. Hello, Geordie. Keith, what did I say? You're the one who looks like Shearer. No, shut up. 3-1. 3-1 against Everton. Geordie Lee. I said to him what I'm going to do, you know. He was laughing at us about it again before I came. Came home from working up. But again, we just can't. We've got a gap to bridge between the squad, especially when you come up against Everton's and all that. We've got a lot of the reserve players and academy players, which should ideally be on the bench against these teams, who've been absolutely woeful performances. Like, you see Tottenham getting battered. Then they come around and batter Everton like 3 or 4-0. Like, to me, that's not an impressive thing to come up against. So when you see that, it's going to be that whole thing where we got to come into this on Monday with the mentality of it's a must-win game. Must win, must win, must win. So these are the teams going to be around there. And as well, but if we don't have 40,000 fans chanting against David Moyes, you seriously got something wrong in Heed. Because again, David Moyes was a guy who said to us we had no chance of staying up when he was a manager. He was the one who got done for betting against us in the championship. So this is a guy, again, who we should be really having a vengeance for. More than Newcastle. This is a guy who's done us completely dirty.
Keisha says, I know Everton got beat off Tottenham, but obviously, lads, watch out for Jack Grealish. On loan from Man City, he's literally there for Everton on loan on fire.
We can keep him quiet.
I'm just going to say Jack Grealish is like legit nothing at the moment. The only thing what he's done is, even though he's done well at Everton, he's not the threat for Everton. Like, if you're the threat for Everton, Tottenham wouldn't have won 3 or 4-0.
Ballard can keep him quiet, Acacia.
Sorry, if not anyone can, you can.
To be honest, I don't know if people agree with me here. I think Jack Grealish is a brilliant player, but I don't think he should have went to Everton. I don't think he should have.
I think Grealish should have went abroad. He should have went abroad.
Like, that's the comment what I'm looking for. He should have stayed at Villa. Yeah, that's the comment what I'm looking for. He should have stayed there.
When you look at players like Grealish, thing is, guys, at the end of the day, like, I'm going to say this, didn't get enough game time at Villa though, Jacob, mate. That's a problem. No, you got signed from Man City for nearly 100 million because you played nearly week in and week out. He was a star player. I'm airbrushing our communication because that was a silly comment there. Silly comment. Because Jack Grealish is a star player. But again, Jack Grealish is a good player, but he's not the world-class player. So he's saying, oh, watch out for Grealish. It's equivalent to saying, oh, watch out for Miguel Almiron for Atlanta United. It's exactly the same equivalence. They're both, well, he's equivalently as equally as crap as him. When you look at him, I love Grealish with all my heart as a player for England at the time. He was great, brilliant personality. But he's not that standard of player where we're going to go against.
You were actually talking sense. Why you talk so much shit at work? Boys was and is a what? Knob. Grealish is perfect for Everton. He's 8 out of 10 every week for them.
So that's right. And when you see Grealish, again, like I say, he is a stand-up for Everton. I will say he is a stand-up for Everton. But I just don't think he will do anything good against us. I really don't. If we could keep players like from Chelsea out quiet, like Pedro Neto and that, what does it mean that we can't stop Grealish? This is a guy who couldn't break in the Man City squad last season, guys. And again, if that's something that we say, then we might be able to capitalise on that. But again, though, this is a guy as well. If you touch his hair, you'll drop down, start rolling around like a little banshee, and that's what it is. But what we really need to come out is away from thinking, oh, they got Jack Grealish, or they got this person. Should go out and go, you know what? That's that wanker who got us relegated, guys. Just to teach you a little bit of history of Sunderland, lads. Don't go on now because you weren't there. This guy completely screwed us over. That's the guy who ruined us, alongside Ellis Short. Let's hammer Moyes. Let's make that pension. I realise that he's not in the right football game anymore. He should go somewhere like Celtic or Rangers, where he's out, where he deserves to be, in Scotland, away from the Premier League. He is crap.
Then there'll be one player there that will know Moyes. That'll be Dan Neil.
Yeah. But mind you, Daniel didn't play under Moyes. Daniel was like under 16s at the time, or under 14s even. Besides at that time, because we had David Moyes for the 15-16 season, and we got relegated.
Didn't Pato come through?
What?
Didn't Pato come through the under 14s or 16s as well? Pato.
We got Pato from the North Shields Academy to our team in 2015-16. I won the championship, so no. It was a year after. It was a year after we got relegated, came in the academy. So again, this is where you look at it. It's like this is a whole complete squad. Guys, it's been 9 years since we saw David Moyes at Steam Away. 9 years.
Yeah.
And we should really punish that. I don't want to say the word, but wanker. We should punish that wanker really badly. And make him look stupid. Because again, the football that he's playing, Everton's not great. If they could actually get battered by Tottenham, we should be able to batter them, because Tottenham look weak as out. If they concede more goals than us, so is Everton. So why is people saying 1-1? Why is people saying that? We should really come out with a vengeance against these teams. We really should. Especially when it's teams who've actually done us over. Especially when players who've done us over even. I'm going to mention this, right? We're talking about people who've done us over. Semenyo came to us and done nothing. He was rubbish. He's at Bournemouth now. Bournemouth's doing well because of the manager. But ideally, on paper, we got a better squad than Bournemouth.
We have, yeah.
You see what I mean? Everything on paper looks good. It's down to how we perform on the pitch. But how are we going to capitalise on that now is when we look at Everton now. Everton's team, on paper, looks like a championship side. That Beto striker, who's been there for a few seasons now, he's only scored less than 20 goals in 3 years.
Bloody hell.
And that's the number one striker now. After Richarlison and after someone else. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, when he even left Everton because we knew that they were sinking ship. And that's exactly what's going to happen soon. Everton's going to be down there. The other week I mentioned Everton's going to be down there in that bottom half, within the bottom 5, and they will be this season. 100%. I don't know if you've watched TalkSport much, but even Jamie O'Hara says that this is a game where someone should cakewalk it. And that's from Jamie O'Hara, a guy, Tottenham fan, Leyton Orient fan, on TalkSport, talking about teams all the time. He says that we're going to do well this season, and what we need to do, though, is beat the teams like Everton. We need to torture them to stand a chance.
Yeah. Right.
Rant over there. Rant over.
Right. Next part, what Regis says in his press conference is on Everton. He turns around and says they are pretty much an inconsistent team, but they are eligible to win anybody. That's
with anyone. See, Brad, that's with anyone. He's saying that because he's trying to be professional. So what he's saying is, technically Everton's shit, but they're going to have a chance if we don't play well. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what he's pretty much.
Like I'm saying now, is no match is easy.
Of course
that's what the mentality is. That's what mentality is. No match is easy. We're going to come out there. Reggie's job all the time. He says, we'll roll on the next game. Roll on the next game afterwards. He's like, if that game's gone and the next game's there straight away after full time, he's knowing what he's doing straight away. And that's what the philosophy of the manager's like. When you look at the way that Everton are coming out of the stadium, again, it's at home on Monday night. That's going to be, we need a vibrant atmosphere. It's not a weekend game, it's a Monday night game. It's our first Monday night game of the season, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's what I'm really looking forward to seeing is if we are going to have that big crowd on a Monday night. So that's where it's going to test all of our fans.
We should, because we're the only game on Monday.
It's not even that; it's on TV as well. Monday Night
Oh.
Live football on Sky Sports.
Also, the light show will be back again. When it's dark, it'll be quite nice.
Yeah, honestly, but again, it depends if people's going to go because people work. People goes, oh, can't be bothered after the knackered dinner. So
obviously, as well, people might say, people might go, the light show is good, but at the same time, it's not for people who's got like epilepsy and stuff. It's not good for them.
to talk with that doesn't mean anything. What is if we're going to get the fans in, it's about getting the fans in behind the team. And that's what it is. And if the people's going to be able to do it on a Monday night after that first day of work,
I'll just say,
during the week.
Brad, as you know, I've got epilepsy.
Yeah,
I am actually okay with that light show. Even Lee could tell you. Lee could tell you what.
To be honest, right, that light show's not been getting any complaints anymore because it's not as bad as what people think it was going to be.
To be honest,
flashing.
To be honest, I quite enjoy it. I think it's quite nice.
To be honest, right, away from the light show talk, but again, if it's a Monday night game, we need the fans to turn up. We really do, because that's what makes our 12th man on the pitch for the players all the time.
We need to make that stadium a cauldron.
Like we really have done it every week now, where the fans have been behind. Even the last game against Chelsea away, just heard our fans. And if you could do it, say another game, kind of different names there. If you're doing at their ground, yeah, you can do it at ours, regardless of where you're sitting, the way you are. It shouldn't just be the local end singing. It should be everywhere, especially against teams like these. It makes their spine collapse. It makes them crap. It really does.
Some sides of our ground doesn't sing. The rest of the side do, but the rest
don't. Right? I'm going to say it's because of the limitations of what we're doing now as the fans. We go right. If you want to stand, you want to be part of the boys. You go to this stand and all that. Back when I was younger in the Premiership days, before we got relegated, before the David Moyes when we had the Roy Keane, you used to hear everyone, 40-odd Mackems, 40,000 Mackems, screaming and chanting and getting behind, screaming at players when they do the wrong pass, stuff like that. That's the passion what it was. But now you got the people who go to the road ground, they're the ones who go watch the matches and they start chanting and getting behind the lads. Then you get the odd few people in the other stands. They're sitting there quiet because what they're doing, they're basically just playing on the phones, not watching the game.
Agreed.
And I've seen it.
Like, what's the point in going to a football match and you're going to play on your phone? What's the actual point?
Fair enough. Checking up on other scores. Fair enough. If the team's on, you want to check the other scores. But you don't want to be on it week in and week out on your phone while the match is on. I'm not name dropping certain people, but there is people who go to games and they'll spend half the time videoing the game on the phone for the Snapchat story than watching the game. But like, if you come in the game, make some noise. Be that 12th man, because that's what we've really struggled with for ages. And because when we started the season, we done well. We dipped down a little bit. We dipped down a little bit at home, but we really need to make that a fortress for some teams, especially when we're coming against Arsenal on the Sunday. So
fair enough. Like what they say, like if you want to check the scores at half time, check the scores on your phone. That's okay. But obviously, you won't do not sit on your phone all game. It's just bad.
Yeah, but it's just one thing. What you got to do is just got to get behind that, lads. Definitely. I know it's a Monday night game.
Also, really games on the Saturday, bro. 5:30 kickoff.
Oh yeah, Saturday. Keep saying Sunday, you know. But again, like, we've just got to really just do it as our fans, really. 12th man on the pitch. The players only can do so much without the fans.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, yes, talking about obviously we're not finished yet, but I do want to make that announcement as well. Just to let you know that we won't be streaming on Monday night. Obviously, we've done Monday Night Live. Obviously, that's the football matches on. So we will be doing it on whenever the lads are free, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll probably do it next week, whenever.
Yeah,
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, and
definitely.
we've got 4 fixture changes as well for
Yes.
Oh, that's all I want to
December
mention.
and January.
So, yes, well done for that one, Paul.
Well done, yeah.
So the first change comes at Leeds United, which we will play on, instead of the 27th of December, we will play on the 28th of December at 8 p.m. and that's on Sky.
28th
all-
is at 2 o'clock, by the way.
28th to 8 o'clock, did you say?
Yeah, it's a 2 o'clock kickoff at the Stadium of Light.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock, isn't it? It's a Sunday. Yeah, it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's the next one, the 1st of January against Man City. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. I know that one is. Then you've got the 4th of January at
Which is
2
the same.
p.m. again against 3 p.m. Sorry, it's not 2.
Yeah, it's the
3
same
p.m. against Tottenham Hotspur, Lee's favourite team, second favourite team.
Yeah.
And then Brentford away at 7:30 on the 7th of January. So
All
this is
4 on Sky Sports.
all
Yeah.
for Sky Sports, and obviously the Derby game will be on Sky Sports as well. So pretty much make that.
I'm buzzing with that, like, because again, it's the coverage really. Like,
Yeah.
this season's coverage has been quite half decent.
Because there's only
Besides the
one.
3 o'clock games are getting shown.
Because there's only one Premier League game on Boxing Day, and it's not us.
And that's the Mags versus Man U.
Come on, Man U. I'm a Diallo.
Oh, Diago. Yes.
But anyways, I've got, like I was going to say now, I did want to cover the under 21s game that I went to, Brad. Because
Yeah,
obviously
you
I've
can
always
cover
mentioned to talk about the academy stuff. So
cover
like,
that
I like
before
mentioning about the future prospects. Obviously, like the first thing I'm going to ask with being co-host is, Paul, what's your impression of the under 21s game against Anderlecht under 21s? Were you impressed by that performance?
To go back to 2-2, yes, but some of the players, no.
Mind you, though, were you happy with the first team players who was in the squad, what they've done? Because ideally, we had a lot of first team squad players in there, which really shouldn't have flopped as what they'd have.
I wasn't happy with Luke 09 because 09 could have been sent off. Because I
He
know
almost scored an own goal.
He almost did. I know you watched it, Brad.
Yeah.
Robbie, I was actually happy with.
But Robbie, a little bit. He's still slow, like.
Yeah,
Remember I told you about the 16-year-old centre-half who absolutely clattered him to the ground? Oh, yeah, that's embarrassing.
Meander, his confidence has dropped.
I don't think it's just confidence, because he just didn't look in it in the game. I think that he doesn't look focused enough. Because, like, I don't know if it's because, like, again, like, what I'm going to say for our fans, so expectations of the fans, because we don't got promoted. He thinks that, fans love me, they're going to be mad at me because I scored this goal and all that. But Eliza needs to knuckle down a little bit more. Fair enough, he had the chance at the beginning of the season to start, but if he doesn't do that and Robbie starts shaping up well, sorry, Meander, but you're going to be dropped to that under 21s quite often. And Robbie looked Robbie looked like a tank. But honestly, God, I'm just saying this now. He's like our Sunderland version of Akin Fenwa. He really is.
Especially for his goal against them.
Honestly, God, it's not even that. It's just there was a young kid on the ball who was only 17. He went to clear the ball out and Robbie just ran into him like a bus hitting a child. Just bang, like that. And the kid went flying. And you go, oh, for God's sakes, man, you stupid bloody bit of plonk. Like, you can't help it. And you think, like, these little people's meant to be making that next step.
And Patterson, I wasn't happy with.
Patterson was equally being up there. We've only had a few shots that game, and most of them really went in.
Apparently what Paul was telling me, and 09 had to have a wait with him. Apparently.
What?
Yeah, because them two were talking to each other on the pitch.
Yeah, like again, you see the managers arguing. Again, whoever it was, that's someone who's not even in the squad, in the coaching roster. So after I've done my research, apparently he's just a special guest coach. He's been helping out with the academy recently. He's not actually a permanent staff member. So whoever he is, he's came in, he's tried dictating what Murphy does. And you can see he's caused confusion on the pitch. But again, I'm saying this, the standout for the under 21s. Again, Brad, I'm saying this is not a first team player, it was Tutierov. Tutierov was all over that Timo Tutierov. The Ukrainian lad, he was all over.
We saw him in pre-season, Brad.
Yeah.
Played
Timo
pre-season for us.
Yeah.
He was all over. He looked really good. And defensively wise, Zach Johnson and Luke O'Neill look absolutely shambles. But when Ben Kindon came on the centre half, he's tall, he's massive. And guess what? He's winning balls in the air. George, right, I'm saying this. Give it a few years, he might be knocking on that first team if he keeps performing like that. And he was even interviewed before the game saying like how his next steps and his challenges what he wants. But again, I don't know who's our loans manager is, our players' loans manager is, but stop loaning them out to bloody Northern Ireland and Irish and non-league football. They're not going to develop there. Send them somewhere like Scotland, maybe. But again, Treorgan hasn't really done much.
No.
But start sending someone like a League Two side, at least, to get them some sort of development. Because Treorgan was wanted by Liverpool at one point. There's a reason why, so load them up with someone like, decent in League Two or League One. Not bloody whoever he's at now, St. Mirren or whatever.
Yeah, and I've just checked there. Our next game for the ones is actually on Monday against Nottingham Forest.
Yes, it is. Is that the one which is at Everton or?
No, it's at Nottingham Forest ground.
Yeah. Again, you need to keep an eye out. Like, it's good that we keep an eye out on these academy teams and see how they're doing. So yeah.
Because they've got Ipswich coming up, which was announced on the ground.
And that's the next home game at the ground. Is that Everton? Not Everton. And the next home game is the one against. Who was it? It was a Spanish side, wasn't it, or something like that? Or
Bilbao. Yeah, that's them.
So again, we're placing some good teams. So Geordies, if you're wondering something about being in Europe, yeah, tell me when your under 21s went in advance into a finals in Europe or semi-finals there. Should it be backside? The best academy prospect came and joined Blackburn, man, to get better. And that was that tosser who can't even stand bloody football properly. Shearer. The reason
I've checked there. Yeah, when you said the Borussia Dortmund game would be interesting.
Yeah.
We've got them at Cinema Fight Wednesday, the 21st of January.
I really want to go to that, because I just see them absolutely battering us. So I really do. It would be fun. It would be fun to watch, because you see, Dortmund's producing really good talents in years. And they're going to bring players in years to come. We're going to go, we saw them players. But look at them. We could have get a picture with them. We could have done that. We could, bollocks. You know what I mean? But again, we're doing that with Sunderland. That's what the whole point of following the academy is and seeing who that next gem is. You talk about with your mates in the pub, you go, you know what, lad? I know it's fucking random. You know, Tom, Dick and Harry, who plays in the 80s, them three, they're brilliant. They could be future stars, them, stuff like that. That's what happens. And honestly, God, that's how we see the next step of the players. That's how Trey Hume got talked about at Glentoran. When it was a League Two side, was looking at him, was someone like Salford or something like that. He was almost joining them, and then it was Stuart Harvey overheard about him from a mate at a pub, and he scouted him. That's how we got Trey Hume. Through a conversation at a pub, he scouted him and went, oh, you know what? We'll get him in the tournament for a trial game. And he did, and he done well, and then he got put into the first team. I think a couple of times, and honestly, God, I think it was one time, it was just in pre-season. We got him in, and that's how he started off.
Yeah, and I've just checked there. The Sunderland ladies are next in action on Sunday against Bristol City. Yes, the Sunderland ladies as well, who's been doing a bit of a decent start this season so far as well. Honestly, God, Sunderland ladies has done quite a bit of a good step up, really. They've done well, hence why Newcastle getting done. Newcastle ladies getting done for trying to transfer fiddle and get off of our players. Take a start off. But there's a reason why, is because, again, for years, Sunderland ladies got bought out by Durham. And then we came into a near liquidation of not having a ladies team. They came from the North East Durham League to the Premier League 2 of the Women's League.
And then, possibly get promoted this season. I'm not jinxing it, but it could happen. They've got a very good side. Very good side. And then you got the under 18s. They're flying it now. They're hitting the ground running now with what's the manager again? It's Finn Lynch and Jordan Moore. Them two's been doing absolutely amazing. Guiding that under 18 so far, and honestly God, it's brilliant to see, Brad, that the academy's doing really well. There's replicating towards the first team, but the under 21s need to shape it up. Definitely. We need to see the under 21s and players who's ready to come into that first team soon. And none of them look it. But there's one lad who I mentioned in the poll who's Jake Waters. He's a 6'5", 20-year-old striker. He's been off for 200 days from an injury. And that's nearly a full year. And he's just come back training and he looks good. He really does. One person's been watching from the academy who I know said that he's coming to ground run. He's even training with the first team. He's even training with the first team, Jake Waters. And Abdullah's been training with the under 21s mainly now. We're going to see less of Abdullah, I've heard. So Abdullah will be a permanent under 21s player until more development comes. But again, it's just promising starts and how we're going to start pushing forward. I don't know, Brad, but it's looking promising.
Yeah, I've just checked under 18s are in action tomorrow against.
Yeah. Halloween, what have you been doing for Halloween today? Work and then came on here talking with these two.
Being scared.
Being scared? What are you scared of, Paul? I know you're scared of cats, but Jesus Christ.
Scared of spiders.
Well, I mean, I'm scared of spiders. He's scared of cats. But mind you, though, I think what's worse is that the Joy's going to be scared of the black cats when they come up to the scene of like, with Robin Roof's a big man.
By the way, our ref on Monday is Tom Bramble. He was the fourth official against Chelsea.
Aye. That's good. Again, like I'm saying now, guys, so ahead of Monday, we've got Everton. What time is it, Mr. Paul Wilson?
It's an 8 o'clock kickoff.
Brad, are you going to this game this time, or are you going to go bowling, or are you going to go play bloody your video games?
I'm going to Everton and I'm going to go Arsenal as well.
You're actually going to go?
Yes.
So don't check his temperature, because last time you said he was going to go. You went bowling with a bloody girlfriend on them. I'm sorry, Paige, if you're watching, but you know.
I know. So Brad, I expect to actually hear you sing on Monday than Brad.
Oh, yes, no, don't say that. You know, you can't sing for crap.
You'll be before voice again, Paul, like always, when I used to do it. You'll be hearing me.
Brad knows how it ends in the, because he can see us from where he is.
I can see you directly from where I am. I'm like,
of course you will.
I can see you.
Yeah, and I see you and your dad while the trance going on. There's you with a hot dog and a drink in your hand. What's going on? What's in the squad? Yeah! So why put your hands up in the air like that when we score, like, woo!
He's got to keep an eye on what he's doing now than at the ground, since you've said that.
Honest God, just wait, because remember the thumbnail that we had before? It's got you like this. You look like the fat guy who's singing for Greg's advert with an opera voice. Absolutely crap. Mind you, I can't sing for crap, like, so you know. I can't sing for crap, like, but there's a reason why. It's because I follow football. If you follow football, you can't friggin' sing. That's the point. You just chant.
Anyway, guys, score predictions. Reese's favourite time of the day. Or we say school predictions. Or they only say
school predictions.
Anyways, Paul, before we wrap this up, what's your score for Monday?
4-0.
4-0. Interesting. Who's your goal scorers? If you had to pick one, you got to pick them.
Isidore.
Mm-hmm.
Talby.
Mm-hmm.
Hume.
So you got Isidore, Talby.
Talby in Hume.
Hume.
Dan Ballard.
I am making note of this. You do know that, right? Ballard. Right, okay.
Brad, your turn.
Paul.
What's your score prediction?
Oh, May 2nd. That's interesting. I'm going to say 3-0. Like I said before me earlier on, I'm going to say 3-0. So
Who's your scorers then?
Take a note.
Isidore, obviously.
So
I think
let's write. So Gobshite,
Okay.
aka Brad. So you said what? 3-0? Who'd you score us?
3-0. Here first. Isidore, Lefay, and Talby.
What was yours again, bro?
Isidore, Hume, Ballard, and Trey Hume.
Isidore, Ballard, Hume, and Talby, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Two defenders scoring. That's interesting.
You never know.
Right.
Ballard more goals.
Put me an optimist here. Right, 5-1.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Goal scorers and
Goal scorers with me.
So obviously within our first 2 goals, yeah, it's going to be Isidore
Isidore, yeah, for 2.
and Shaka from a free kick.
Oh,
I'll take that.
Then
take that
they'll
over.
score. They'll score. I think it'll be Beto or something like that. Beto will score a little tap in, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then second half will coming on. We'll see Tabby coming on for Traore. Tabby will score. Guess what? Wilton City score as well. Robbie.
Stringer. Oh, Robbie.
Oh.
Then, because I really want to see him score and I want to see him get his first, Premiership exposure, Chris Rigg.
Oh, interesting.
In the 5-1.
Interesting. Right, that's our score predictions done. If you want to put yours in the chat, feel free when this stream's finished, or we can read them through now.
Anyways, we will go to do our real starting 11 prediction now. We're not just the one where we went through before, but our proper starting 11 now.
Oh, yeah, we need to do starting 11. Forgot about doing starting 11. We need to do that before we go, don't we?
Yep, I'm going to do mine, so I'll let you all start first, yeah, because you must have taken notes.
I haven't even put mine down yet. I'm going to do it now.
Brad, go to the comment section while you do it, yeah.
We've got no comments in.
Brad, go on and ask people and talk to the comments and talk a load of crap while people do this, yeah?
Yep. But guys, if you want to answer if you want to ask anything in the comments, feel free to, and I'll read some comments out while these two are doing lineups.
But mind you, guys, like, honest to God, with the whole how we're going to line up, I think ideally we should be looking at some weak players to play against Everton, but not too weak. I reckon, definitely. But anyways, announcement from Paul quickly is that we do have an Arsenal guest coming on for the Arsenal game.
Yeah, well, I've messaged him, see if he's still up for it, but if he is, it will be a friend of mine that, I haven't met yet, but a friend of mine actually online. He's from London. He is a big Arsenal supporter, and that is Murphy. He's not a YouTuber.
But watch out for the name. He might be able to be one day. There was in the comments so far. Jacob said 2-1 win on Monday. Jacob, if you can, put your goal scorers in the comments, please, mate.
That's not bad from you, Brad.
What?
Brad's please start an 11 in the comments.
All right.
This one here. Oh, can I bring it up? That one there.
I am legit writing down musical rotation subs as well. That's what I'm doing right now. It's the most peaceful part of the stream, guys. So sorry for boring the pants out here, because I'm using my brain right now. As it is, it doesn't take much. Like so, you know. I've done mine. So what is? I know you typed yours, Brad. You may as well talk about it and why you picked these people.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well. So this is my starting 11. I'll put it on the comments again. I'll put it in. So obviously Roofs. I always get Roofs. I don't know why I say Roofs. Roofs in goal. Reason why I obviously select him because he is miles better than Patterson. That's why I select that. Now this ain't something related, but Wrexham's just beat Coventry 2-1. Kiefer Moore started. That's mad. Okay, interesting. Ballard will obviously start. It's common sense really about that one. Hume again will start. That's interesting again. Can't say much about that one. Mukiele, for me, a beast at the back, absolute beast. He's a rock at the back. Of course, Ronaldo. Obviously, let's hope he doesn't make any stupid fouls. But last game he didn't, so Xhaka, obviously as well. Experienced lad. Arsenal, Bayern Leverkusen. Siddiqui, obviously as well. Great player, obviously as people know. Obviously, I think it's the African. Was it the African of the Year award or something? He won something like that.
Yeah.
No African.
Yeah.
Obviously, the fee. Obviously, well proven player from last season on loan with us. Obviously, great to start. Talby, again, great player. Obviously, came off the bench and scored last weekend, so I think he deserves his chance to actually start. Adringa as well. I really like Adringa. I really like the way he played for Brighton. And I think, to be honest, why not start him? Because, yeah, and Isadora will obviously start. On the bench, I'll have Robbie and Mienda for second half. Obviously, if any of them do come on. But to be honest, if it was an option for me, I would have Brian Bob Robbie to come on second half for Isadora if Isadora gets tired.
I've got mine, right? So in goal, I've got Robin Roofs. Yeah. Right back, Trey Hume. Left back, Arthur Masuaku. Letting Ronaldo rest. Because obviously, you get liability of Brookins. He is one actually away from when I looked at my laptop from getting another suspension. He got yellowed last week. So he could get another yellow, he'd be suspended for the Arsenal game, so I don't want that. And at the back, I'll have Ballard and Katrina. So no Mukiele.
Yeah.
Starting this time, just to let him rest for the Arsenal game as well. Ballard and Katrina lead that back line. Midfield starting Lefe, Rig, and Xhaka. No Siddiqui starting. On the wings, Traore, Adingra, and Isidore. This will get spicy, yeah? So coming on substitutions at some point in the game, Siddiqui will come on for Adingra, and the left wing will be Lefebvre's. Robbie will come on to replace Isidore. Then Talby will come on for Traore, pushing Lefebvre onto the right-hand side, and Talby onto the left. Then Mukwele comes off from Maswaku. Hume goes left. Mukwele right.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Because it's all about that rotation, and I think as this
Paul,
goes
what's
on,
your start?
go for that.
Hang on.
Silverstone is out.
Yeah.
But mind you, though, again, the reason why I picked this, Brad, is going to match their ability to then go to the unthinkable where a complete baffles them. So they go, hang on, why have they done that for? Why have they done that? They took an attacker player off and they put a defensive person on and then put this winger on. Like how way. And it's really confusing players because what it is, we want to see Lefebvre be able to come in on that right side, play that playmaker role eventually. Tabi would go on. So, again, that would be great. Robbie to come on as well, Siddiqui, Tabi, Mukwele. Then 4 people could game change. And then what is, Mukiele could give that threat in that final third or final fourth of that fullback role. Paul is currently doing a message. So he won't be long.
Never bother.
But anyways, let's see what's happening in the comments so far.
Nothing since I've looked.
Yeah.
Just this. Not. Obviously, I'll put my subs on.
Mind you, again, like, you know, I don't give a toss about Wrexham and Sheffield, you know. Our team's more important. But mind you, though, for some people who might be interested, no score update. The Newcastle Eagles lost today against Bristol Flyers, 83-87. So, yeah, apart from that, just one of them things. But looking coming into the weekend for Sunderland, though, again, we just need to match ability, match the paper, then do the unthinkable, like what we've done against Chelsea. Go and do the unthinkables where they go, holy crap, what the hell's happened? If we change up all the time, it makes teams go, what the hell are they doing? You see what Maresca said about us, and that's really good to hear. Really is. So, apart from that, there's just nothing else to say. Really, it's just absolutely amazing. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing with everything at the moment.
Yeah.
I think Paul's currently speaking to his dad. But, like, yeah. But it looks very promising this side, isn't it, Brad, when you look at the versatility of what we can do? Because, again, we can't line up a bit different to what I said there. Honest to God. But, I mean, he has Mr. Wilson's back. Mr. Wilson's back. He's back from the bottom. He's back in the building. So, Paul, what's your starting 11 in your rotation?
Starting 11, I've gone Roos, Ballard, Gertrude.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, Granajata, Siddiqui, Lafayette, Talby, Adunga, and Isidore. The bench, I've actually gone Robbie, Mienda, Harrison Jones, Chris Rigg, Traore, and I've actually put Blondie on the bench instead from Patterson.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mind you, though, I'm going to put down the new subs because I mentioned 3-4 subs come on. That means there's still another 4 players who's not going to get used. Yeah, so I said Jensen Jones, Blondie, 09, and possibly Timmy took care of. That's someone who I think I would like to see on that bench, took care of. So apart from that, that's something different. Because again, drop Mienda. I want to drop Mienda because again, I know his confidence is low, but we need to make him work harder. I don't know if it's because of that "Oi, big man" chant. We need to get his head out of that mindset and go, "Oh shit, I need to step up." That's what it is. So yeah. Are you having your tea?
No. I thought I made tea ages ago.
What are you putting in your mouth?
Some dessert.
Well, can you please do the Anyways, so you said everyone's had the lineup said. We don't score predictions, right? But you want to try predicting how many fans is going to be there?
Might as well.
Really?
I think that'd be interesting because I would love to see who gets the closest.
46,681.
Hang on. I'll write this down. 2 seconds. Brad's been very precise, guys. He's trying to copy off the bloody Roker Report crap again.
He's got the Roker Report website up, man.
So, Brad, what did you say again? 46.
46,681.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know a number, but I think we'll have more supporters than Everton.
No, crap, we're at home.
No, I'm saying no, but I don't think Everton will bring much up because the way they're
Paul's, everyone, this is Paul's logic, yeah? We're at home. Everton might be fans, you know, but we're still going to have more, you know.
No,
Right.
I'm saying no. Their fans will be frustrated with Moyes, so I don't think Everton will bring much up.
Yeah, but how many fans do you think? Do you think we're going to get 30-odd thousand or 40-odd thousand?
I would say 40,000.
40,000.
For Monday night.
Yep, that's still good, that. I'm saying for a Monday night football because, again, half term will be over, kids are back to school, parents
Yeah,
are at work. I'm going to say 37,425. So that's our thing. So, guys, you heard it here first for the predicted fans, lineups and scores. See who's more accurate on the next live, and we'll have a good laugh about it.
I know our fans do listen to us because when we mentioned about our fans not selling to away ends in the away end, they've actually started selling now. So actually, if anybody's going to the game at the week on Monday, sin.
Yes, Paul. Yes, Brad. I'm at work. I can't do it from this bloody ground. I'm working behind the bar.
Even in the Roker, please fucking sing. Otherwise,
Yes, please
I'm going to get you off.
Well, apart from that. But guess what, though, guys? I see you there in the comments. I see who's watching. And some of you haven't subscribed yet. And it's Halloween night tonight. So I won't count your blessings. So don't make sure you sleep with one eye open. But guess what? You will not get possessed tonight if you subscribe to this channel, leave a like, give a comment on what we should do. And honestly, God, from the channel, from myself, from not myself, but from Brad. Because I say goodbye, Brad.
Goodbye, everybody.
From the creepy egg who's talking, Paul Wilson. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. Hooray, lads.
And from me, make sure you like and subscribe, or otherwise Annabelle's going to come and possess you while you're asleep. But make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share with your mum, dad, dog, even bloody Satan himself from the grave. Thank you for coming and watching. Have a brilliant Halloween. Have a fantastic week. And we'll see you all again on the next live with our special guest who's an Arsenal fan. What's his name, Paul?
Dean Murphy.
Dean Murphy. If he's not on, we're stuffed. Because guess what? I'll be the Arsenal guest, okay? Signing out. Goodbye.
And also, guys, got an announcement quickly before we finish.
For Christ's sake, we said goodbye.
Goodbye.
Arsenal preview and Arsenal review. We've got 2 guests on because for the Arsenal review, my dad's coming on.
Oh, it gets interesting.
That's interesting.
So, anyways, so again, we're going to have a special guest of Bradley's dad who's going to tell Brad to stop talking bollocks as well. So please, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like and comment, and try not to get possessed on Halloween, and make sure you got plenty of candy for trick and treat. So from all of us here, have a lovely Halloween, have a lovely week. Say all goodbye.
We are sorry.